Like three. Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. All right. YouTube, Glow Gang, MFFLs. What's good, everybody? Welcome one and all to a brand spanking new edition of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production channel. Listen, guys, I am the guy that's gonna continue to keep rocking these throwbacks. It might not look like a throwback, but this that Michael Finley. I'm back, baby. It is your boy Real. And of course, you guys already know it is the man. I'm gonna have to bring that name back out for him, man. Shout out to my bro-in-law. Had to bring back out King Stradamus, and that's my boy King. What's up?
Nothing much, brother. What's going on? Big time win.
Oh, the win tonight? Oh, okay. I didn't watch anything at all. I didn't know what was going on. I was watching, cartoons or something. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do all that, guys, we got a special guest in the building. We gotta introduce you guys to. Up and coming YouTuber right here, man. He's somebody we're trying to get to his level right now, man. He got a little head start on us right now, and that's my boy TGK. What's good, man?
What's up, man? Appreciate y'all bringing me on, man. And yeah, y'all gonna get there, man. Y'all gonna blow up. Y'all don't even know it, but y'all on the verge. Y'all on the way, man.
Appreciate that.
Praying. Yeah, man. With all that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do that, guys, we gotta give you guys a rundown, just in case you don't know, just in case you brand spanking new to our channel. We give you our overall reactions. We give you our positives. We give you our negatives. We give out the game ball, no matter the wins or the losses. But the most important part of the show goes to you, ladies and gentlemen. We take your questions and your comments at the end of the show. We'll post them throughout the show, but we will address them at the end of the show. So, fellas, y'all ready to get into this, man?
Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and get in my seat here, man. Get comfortable, man. I think it's going to be a good one tonight, man. There's going to be a whole lot of happy Mavs fans tonight, man. It's going to be a whole lot better Mavs fans than this situation here.
5 seconds. Here comes Conley. The lob for Gobert wasn't quite ready. Dinwiddie, they won't get the shot off as that takes us to halftime here in Salt Lake City.
Listen,
man,
there's no better. It's two sounds I like, bro, when it comes to basketball. When you're on the road, when the crowd is booing the home team, and when they're quiet.
Yep.
My favorite sound ever, bro. It was quiet for like 2.5 quarters, bro, in Salt Lake, bro, and I loved it. But you know what else I love, y'all?
All by himself, but Mitchell was able to break it up. Here comes Dinwiddie, cocking it back. A titanic finish from Dinwiddie.
That was disgusting, bro. Do y'all know Dinwiddie had that package?
No, I did not. I didn't know that. That threw me completely off. I did not.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming either.
I didn't even know he can get up. Like I never seen Dinwiddie dunk before.
Me
You can laying it up. So,
right.
Jesus, but yeah, I need y'all to do me a huge favor. I need y'all to send some flowers to Gobert's family, man. That was Dinwiddie caught a body in that one, man. All right, yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. King, let the people know what the score was, man.
126 to 118 for the good guys. Can't believe it.
Man,
it's a 2-1 lead now for Dallas in the series.
Yeah, you need to change that number up top, man. You need to definitely change that number. Go ahead and let us know, man, what the top performers were.
Well, I'm gonna say this is incorrect, but all love to our guy Spencer Dinwiddie with 25, 6, and 3. Trey Donovan Mitchell with 32, 2, 6, and I think 1 as well. So.
Man, I'm going to go ahead and read Jalen Brunson's stats. I don't know why they had that up there. So Jalen Brunson, 31, 1 and 5 was his stat line. He's the player of the game tonight, bro.
Absolutely.
In the clutch. And let's go ahead and get into the overall stats here, man. So let the people know. This tells a story right here, y'all. This tells a story. Of course, Dallas shot 49% from the field, 42% again from 3, 83% from the free throw line, which is a lot better. Utah shot 56% from the field, which we can get into that in a minute, but 32% from 3, man. So better defense on the threes, but it was a little sketchy there on the overall field goal percentage, but we'll get to all that. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Y'all ready? Let's do it.
Good.
King, start off, man. Give us your overall reaction of the game tonight.
I'm gonna make it short and sweet. The series is over. It's over. I really
I'm
believe
sorry,
it.
King. Can you say that one more time? What was that last part you said?
The series is over.
I thought it was over after game one.
I thought it was as well. That's what the people try to
Interesting.
tell us, but it's over now. Jalen Brunson looks like Jalen Brunson is the best player on the floor. Either team.
Yep.
We have 3 All-Stars on the other team and a 6th man of the year on the other side, and JB's cooking them all. JB's attacking what's his name, Donovan Mitchell, over and over again. Plays just going at him, big boy in him. Like, I'm watching this game, and even Spencer Dinwiddie is cooking him. We just saw the dunk.
Yeah.
We saw the inside game. They have no game plan to play this team right now. The Mavericks are just playing with them. If you play Rudy Gobert, you just drive and kick. If you don't play Rudy, you just get to the rim because the outside perimeter guys can't play defense at all. We're now in a situation where we have to guess if we need to play Luka. As crazy as that sounds right now.
Crazy.
It's like, do we really want to even try him if he's at anything less than 100%? If the other guys can hold it down, and then maybe get him back for a second round matchup against maybe the Pelicans or even the Phoenix Suns and see what's going on with Devin Booker. But tonight is just another excellent team game, man. Maxey again, hot. That whole streak, we care less about him going 14%, 12% since the All-Star break. This made it all up. Josh Green, guys talking about he can't shoot and all, and I just keep saying just let the guy work because it's growing pains, and I love to watch him actually taking the shots and doing things because eventually it'll fall around, and it happened for him today. Dodo was a little shaky on offense, but defense was shutting down Donovan Mitchell, and they were trying to get away from him all night, as always. Reggie, again, huge on the defensive side of the ball, hit a few threes. Like, the Mavericks believe they're a better team than Utah. And I told you, I believe before the show, that the dangerous thing about the Mavs now is that they believe they're good. And now that they believe they're good, they don't have their guy. They're just a good team. And when they get Luka, it's going to be crazy to see what they can become. Just overall, man, a great game again. Mavs came to play. Utah, I don't even think it's going to be like – it could be the ugly next game, really, even in Utah, I think, right now, the way the Mavs are playing. At some point, we're going to see Utah starting to fall apart, probably like on the court as far as the players, because it's going to get to that point. And I just think the Mavericks are here, man, to get rid of them. This is an awesome time to be a Mavs fan.
Amen, bro. Amen. All right, TGK, what you got, man?
Yeah, I mean, I think the early thing in that game is being able to see Josh Green hit his shots.
Yeah.
To see him hit 3 threes in the game early on. I mean, at that point you get your +9, right? Because he wasn't making any shots in the last couple of games. So they have contributing minutes from Green when it'll allow Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith just sit down a couple of more minutes or extra minutes without losing the lead or having the game go one way or another. To have Green just step up in those moments. Hell, he had I believe he had a steal off of a missed shot. Against one of the players, and then on the other side, he ripped. I think it was O'Neal from behind. So he was making all those. House. Yeah, on House. He was making all those little plays that are winning plays, right? And so I think Green in an away game, right, in a stadium that we ain't won since 2016. To me, Josh Green early in that game really helped set that tone as far as the whole team being confident. And Kleber just came out firing. No hesitation. He would just letting it rip. 3 straight. He had 3 threes in like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
It was crazy. And Brunson towards the end of the game was great, but also with Dinwiddie did with the rough start that he had, again, pretty inefficient the way he played with 6 for 21.
Yeah.
But the way he ended that game with taking it to the hole, isolating against Donovan Mitchell, which we have to call out his defense. It's a matador defense. Hands up, and they just blow by him.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing to see this team come together in this fashion without Luka. And so, back to King's point, like, do you even want to bring Luka back at this point? because would it disrupt even the cohesiveness that they got right now against this team, because they got them in the palm of their hands right now. They could go win game 4, and you could bring Luka back at home, and it's gonna be money at that point. So for me, I feel like you rest Luka until he is completely 100%, because right now this team has the ultimate confidence that they could beat this team without him.
You know, it's funny y'all both said that, because Derek Carpenter said that Skin mentioned that. He said maybe they should go ahead and just let Luka rest until they get back home on Saturday. Now, King, you know how I feel. I'm just like, yeah, I kind of want to get him out there, but y'all are right. I was just nervous that, you know, maybe Utah will finally click it. You know, maybe something will click. But
right.
Well, I don't know what to say about Utah, man. I really don't know what to say about Utah. It's like you would think, like, now see, we heard, what was it, game 1, where people were talking about, oh, Utah, once they start clicking, then what's gonna happen? Technically, they did tonight, man. Well, we're gonna get the numbers here in a minute and the positives and negatives and stuff, but like they actually were clicking tonight, but they still lost once again.
Right.
And for us to do what we did on the road without Luka, and for them to try to injure probably our best player right now and Jalen Brunson, our more consistent player, what does that tell you, man? That means they checked out, y'all. They checked out. I know they feel like they've done everything that they can do, literally everything that they can do, to the point, like, look, it's so bad. Because remember, King, I asked you this. I said, when do you think Quinn Snyder's going to switch his style from putting Rudy out there to going small? And you said maybe he'll let this ride in game 3, then he'll do it in game 4. Bro, he did it in the middle of game 3.
Yep.
And he kept going back and forth with, like, he was just, man, look, this ain't working, but this might work. Okay, that's not
testing
working,
the
but
waters.
This might work. Yeah. Like, he had no answers, bro. He had no answers. And it's like, look, we can play you either style that y'all throw at us, we can play you either way. And it showed that tonight. And so, man, look, let me have both of y'all right now. Matter of fact, T, where did you have this series going?
Me?
Yeah.
I with Luka being hurt initially, because if you would have told me what the series would have been with, you know, if he didn't get hurt against the Spurs, I'd be like, Mavs in 5. But with him being hurt initially, unbiasedly, I was like, I would think Luka would be back by game 3, and we needed to get a split at home. I was like Mavs in 7. But now you look at this team, and I was like, damn, I need to change my prediction.
That's why I'm asking you. That's why I'm asking you, because it's like
I had him in 7, bro. Mavs.
Look, we can't just say that. Now, listen, this is the exact same Jazz team, maybe minus probably one guy that they've had over the last like 4 seasons. Like, this is what you're gonna get. And so for them to go out and do what they've been doing, man, in this series, to get outplayed by a team. Now, mind you, this is the same team that everybody said that wasn't talented. That was, we even had people in the comment section after game 1 that were saying this is actually a lottery team without Luka. For them to do this, now the Jazz, we brought this up in the last video. The Jazz have everybody in their squad. There's nobody hurt. There's nobody came in limping. None of that. They have their full squad in this series, and they're getting dominated by guys that, y'all think about this. I think King brought this up last video. Our best player is a 2nd-round pick. A 2nd-round pick. They have a lottery pick and 3 all-stars over there.
Yep.
So it's like, listen, the crazy thing about it is, I think we talked about this too. We think that they're balanced right now without Luka, but Luka tips the scale. I think I'm throwing that out the window, bro. I think we just went completely better than them with or without Luka, bro.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty clear that they are, and I think Brunson, he's just unlocking his entire repertoire they ain't been able to showcase throughout the year. He'll be able to show it here and there when Luka's not playing, but now that it's big time, like the one thing that he said real quick, like in the post game of game 2, when he said like these Mavs fans needed this home win, like to me that tells me like where he's at. Like he's not only just playing for himself, like he's playing for this city that's just been dying to have some kind of success, and knowing that we haven't had a home win, knowing that, you know, we're trying to get out of the first round, like he has a mentality, he's taking it personal, along with trying to carry the team. So it's just Brunson, he's the story of this series, man.
Listen, and then like it's not. Oh, go ahead, King. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying absolutely. Go ahead. I was piggybacking.
No, I was gonna say the fact that I know a lot of people are like, oh, he just doing that because he getting the bag. Like, no, Brunson had this mind frame before going into the playoffs because he remember what happened last playoffs, and he mentioned that. He's like, look, I'm gonna come out and be a little bit more aggressive, and that's what he's doing. And so, like I said, he's cooking these dudes to the point that people are trying to intentionally hurt this guy. Yeah. What does that tell you? Like, bro, you're doing work right now, bro, to the point they are trying to hurt you right now. Now, for me, I was thinking, okay, since you want to get this dude that's purposely, intentionally trying to hurt people, I would do what like Marquise Chris, somebody in there and go in there and intentionally foul him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Send a message. Like, bro, you're not going to do that to my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know we can't let Dorian or somebody do that because they kick him out that we down one of our best defenders or whatever. But hey, throw Marquise in there. We got nothing to lose with him. Right. Let him go in there and intentionally foul that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to send a message. Like, you don't do that, bro.
No, but
he tried to do it three. He did it 3 times. But on the 3rd time, it finally worked.
Right. If you respond, you can't foul O'Neal. You got to foul their best player. You got to foul for equal value. You know.
Yeah. But what about also? We got to talk about J. Kidd. Coaching around Quinn Snyder. Like J. Kidd, we've been saying on this show, giving J. Kidd love forever. J. Kidd may be one of the special ones, and I think we got him. I've been saying that for a while. So, man, this team, just in general, J. Kidd just changed the culture of this team. They just play a different way. This isn't the same old Mavs, even if it's the same players. The chemistry is just at an all-time high. The guys have been playing with each other for a long time. So this team just looks real good right now, man. And you never know. As we say, the West is wide open right now. Guys are going through injuries and issues. So it is what it is. Good time to be a Mavs fan again.
Right.
You're right, bro. And that's why it's so sad that Kidd didn't get as much recognition as he should have got for Coach of the Year. And it's like, oh, yeah, Kidd. It's like, do y'all not see what Kidd was doing over here? Like, you traded our second best player. And for us to do that, and for him to turn this entire franchise around within 1 year, to have everybody buy into his philosophy in 1 year, to make this team a top 10 defensive team, something we couldn't do when Rick Carlisle was here. I think the last time we had a good defense was in 2011.
Yep,
that was the last time.
Long time ago.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So for him to come in here and do what we gotta get that dude. Like you said, King. Not only Kidd, but Nico needs to be considered for Executive of the Year, bro. He'd be considered for Executive of the Year. All right, man. Y'all got any other takes y'all want to throw out there?
Nah, let's get in these positives, bro.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into these positives. All right, TGK. Go ahead and start us off, man. What you got positives?
Oh, positives. Let's talk about it. Besides the Jalen,
this might be our longest segment right here. But yeah,
I mean, you can give them out to everybody. I mean, Bertans gave you positive contributions. You know, I think the one crucial thing, right, is Jalen Brunson gets hurt, right? And the biggest positive is the resiliency of this team to me. He gets banged up, he gets taken out. And, you know, normally any other team or any other previous Mavs team, they would have probably had a worser outcome from that scenario. But the team held strong. Dinwiddie was able to weather that storm, so to speak, during that time frame. And they actually extended the lead going into halftime.
Yep.
And to me, that's just a sign of what Jason Kidd brings to this team. So from a collective standpoint, you don't got Luka, Brunson gets intentionally knocked out, and your team, without your 2 best players now, is adding on to the lead. That is just mind-boggling when you think of it from that perspective. So I think the positive take for me is just the resiliency of this team when they're faced with adversity, and they continuously demonstrate it over and over.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro. Because we talked about that before. Even when we had that other guy, in moments like this, we would shrink.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can see Kidd kind of over there on the sidelines, kind of like, you know, talking to the guy like, hey, let's just stay with it, y'all. Stay with it. Because you know in the playoffs, you play in runs. Teams are going to make their runs. It's like you said, can you sustain that run? Can you kind of like, if they're punching you, can you counter? And like you said, they did that because they cut it down to like 3, and then Dallas go right back and balloon it back up to 7. You know what I mean? And then kind of hold them at arm's length until they got it back up to double digits. Yeah. And so you know you're right, bro. What you got, King?
I'm gonna agree first with TGK. Basically the resiliency. The team basically, when JB got hurt, it felt like Utah kept trying to get it under 10, and they kept knocking it back to like 11. The Mavericks would really into the 4th quarter, where Utah got a little run going on and they got it closer, like you said, 3 or even maybe 1 at one point. And and then JB came back in. And when they had Spencer and JB on the court, when you have two playmakers and ball handlers on the court at the same time against Utah, they have nothing they can do about it. Like it became just you pick your poison. Which guy do you want to have the ball to drive, and then somebody's going to be open. And if you do collapse and do something right one time, we're just going to swing it back out to the other playmaker and let him do it one more time and see if you can do it again. So it was just lovely to see that. And then up and down the stat sheet, man, like Bertans gave you double digits today, gave you 15, as TGK said earlier. Maxi Kleber has given us double digits every game of the series so far. That's, again, huge. He was 67 from the field, 4 or 5 from 3, still just cooking from the three-point line. He brought his percentage even higher today, which is crazy. You had Reggie Bullock again, 3 of 6, I believe, from the field, 12 points again. Just big points. It's we talk about in this show, it's not about just having 20, 25 or whatever. It's just moments when you need buckets. Yeah. And it was like a big 3 in the corner that Reggie made for us. I remember a couple of them. And it was
just, he did a couple of them.
Yeah, it was just timely buckets of him doing things. Even, same thing with Dorian Finney. He only shot 2 of 7 from the 3, but overall shot 6 of 12. Big offensive rebound putbacks. Dodo inside, but just dunking on guys. Like, the team right now is just flowing. It's amazing. Everybody that played, I feel like, just gave contributions. And that's what's been going on this whole playoffs. Everybody has been giving what they can give. And it's just the little things we've been picking up on throughout the season and have been talking about. And like, man, this team does this now. This team can come back from double-digit point leads. Like, this team doesn't give up in the fourth quarter. This team is clutch now. All the little things it seemed like have come to fruition in the playoffs round, and everything is just working out. Like, they seem like they're a great team as we thought they may be. So, again, man, everybody deserves kudos from the coaches down. They went into Utah and won. Someplace they haven't won, like we said, since what? It was 2016?
2016.
Yep, 2016. So, these guys are just doing big things. They did it without Luka. Again, broke that without Luka. Did it in the playoffs. JB's averaging over 32 points a game in this series, efficiently shooting the ball. And again, as I said, he's the best player on the floor right now. So if we're talking about money, I told y'all at the beginning of the season, I remember Ralph talking about JB, and we said $20 million, and I'm like, man, somebody's gonna give him $25 million, and that's going to be a steal when they give him $25 million. And everybody was like, no way, absolutely not. And I'm like, nah, JB's going to get 25, and that team, whoever gets him, is going to be like, man, he's worth way more than $25 million. Well, now there may be some wild team this offseason that offers JB a max. The way he's playing right now, I'm not even being like wild and beyond. The way he's playing right now in the playoffs, he's averaging 30-something against Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is one of the highest scoring playoff performers of all time. It is what it is. He's going back and forth with him. He's beating him. So if Donovan Mitchell is worth what he's worth, and JB's out there cooking him, JB looks like he's a better playmaker than Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, no, he is. That's not even a question.
JB looks like he's a better defender than Donovan Mitchell. I'm just saying, somebody wild enough that just have money may say, I want to give JB a max contract. So up and down the stat sheet again, man, just a great performance by everybody. This is just becoming a recurring thing we say on this show, especially on the playoffs. In game 1, we should have won that one now.
Yep. All right, bro. I said that.
So it is what it is, man. It's the Luka timetable now. Utah, we like playing. We're dangling Luka in front of the Jazz now. They're like, what? They're worried about him, and we're just beating them without him. So it's awesome, man. Another time again, an awesome time to be a Dallas Mavericks fan.
Man, listen, y'all both hit the nail on the head, bro, on this one. Listen, let's just break this down, King. You know how I do it. Y'all both, TGK, you said the resiliency that they had when Jalen was out. We had 7 players in double figures, fellas.
7, bro. 7.
that we talking about Bertans, Green, Kleber, Bullock, Dinwiddie, Dodo, Jalen, and that's it. I was gonna say Powell, but Powell have 0 points.
Yeah, 0 points.
I'm not gonna stress about Powell. We all know what Powell can do, and he is Luka's weapon. Without Luka, he's not efficient. But he's not really effective. But he will be. Listen, y'all gonna see a whole new Powell as soon as Luka come back. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yeah, man, I don't even know where to start. Matter of fact, let's go on the Jazz side again. Let's go on the Jazz side. So, matter of fact, let's do this. So, you know how after game one, everybody talking about, oh my God, we got to start Boban because we getting blown up on the rebounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to know what the rebounds were today?
Ooh, what was it?
32-32.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes. You want to know how many offensive rebounds Utah had today?
How many?
5.
One.
Wow.
We out-rebounded them on offensive rebounds 6-1.
Oh, man.
So this is why we listen. This is why we kept telling y'all it's okay. If you saw how things went in game, like King just said, I know I've been saying this. We should have won game one.
Mm-hmm.
We should have won game one. And I know a couple of y'all were like, oh, but Utah gonna play their best game. And then what's gonna happen? Did Utah play their best game tonight? What happened? So, like I said, like King been saying, we're better. We're better than Utah. I'm sorry. Like with or without Luka, I'm convinced now. After these 2 games or 3 games, I'm sorry, we're better than Utah. We should be up 3-0 right now, but we'll take 2-1. That's cool. We'll take that. But yeah, so yeah, rebounding. You know what I'm saying? We held them to 32% on threes, 9 for 28. We're talking about the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league, bro. You held them to only making 9 threes. Like I said, they tried to switch their offensive styles up. They went big with Gobert. That didn't work. Went small Pascal. That didn't work. Go back with to Gobert again. That didn't work again. Back to Pascal toward the end of the game. Y'all saw what happened. They were unsure of themselves. Now, we talk about Dallas outplaying Utah. Can we talk about Quinn Snyder being outcoached?
Yeah.
You have more talent than we do. Like I said, you have 3 All-Stars on that team. Because people don't remember, Conley is now an All-Star. He's technically an All-Star now. And so you're telling me you got 3 All-Stars. Like King said, you got this guy that's making $150 million or whatever Donovan Mitchell is making. He's one of the best scorers in playoff history, all that stuff. Y'all can't beat a team that's led by a second-round pick. Matter of fact, our only first-round pick, well, we got 2 first-round picks. One of them barely plays in Trey Burke, and the other one is a pretty much a rookie in Josh Green.
Yep.
That's our only first-round picks. So, listen, Quinn Snyder, I don't know what his offseason plans are, bro, but we good on coach, but if I was another team, I would really take a long, hard look at that, bro, trying to sign him, because they've been kind of falling off. They've gotten to a certain stage in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he's out here looking like Doc Rivers. Yeah. And so I don't know, bro. Like I said, if they want to, whoever team it is want to sign him, that's your business. That's cool. But we good. We got Jason Kidd, like King said.
Hey, Ro, one more thing before you go ahead. About Quinn Snyder and the guys. Man, I forgot that quick. It was something about Jason Kidd I wanted to say to you, and I forgot give him his dues. But go ahead, keep going, and I'll bring it back when I remember it.
Okay, but no, I was just gonna say, let's look at Utah's numbers here, bro. Like we said, Donovan Mitchell had 32. Conley finally showed up. He got you 21. Rudy Gobert, 15 points this time, but his rebound struggled. Mm-hmm. So it's like, can he score or can he rebound? He can't do both. He's not gonna be out here looking like DeAndre Ayton out here, bro. He gonna have to get to the score or get to rebound. So he scored. Is his rebound suffering? So we cool with that. But yeah, on the Dallas side though, man, we talked about Dodo. Man, the dude played 46 minutes, y'all.
Wow.
46 minutes. Got you 14 and 8. Like King said, wasn't really hitting his shots throughout the game, but for some reason, whatever them lights get bright in the fourth quarter, you count on Dodo. Mm-hmm. And like I said, Bertans, man, that's the key right there. Bertans. We talked about it before. For you to be able to get Rudy out the paint, you were going to need Bertans and you were going to need Maxey both to start hitting their threes with consistency. Done.
Yep.
They're doing that, especially Maxey. Let me get y'all's opinion on Dinwiddie. Like King, what do you think he did today? How do you think he did today?
He was really. I would have said it was a bad game if we didn't have the fourth quarter.
Let me do this. Scale of 1 to 10.
A scale of 1 to 10, I'll give him about a 6.5, 7.
Okay.
But it's because I felt like his first 3 quarters weren't really great at all. I mean, he was facilitating. You can see he was trying to do a little bit of Luka as far as getting in there and then pushing it out to the 3-point line. But fourth quarter, I felt like he played awesome in the fourth quarter. He went in there and he was big boying them and saying, this is time for me to take a bucket. The Jazz got close. I'm a big wing. Let me do my Luka Doncic impersonation again. And so, we call him like you call him, mini Luka or whatever like that. Like he can do a little bit of what Luka can do a different way. So I was fine with him doing that. I thought he played okay. He's the fail safe, what I call him. So he plays his role, and he played his role again.
All right, TGK, what you think, man? What was your
Yeah.
overall opinion of it tonight?
No, with Dinwiddie again, he struggled early on. I know he was hard on himself after game 2, where he was talking about how many shots he took, and
Yeah,
if he would have got some foul calls here, it wouldn't have looked as bad. And I was hoping you wouldn't think like that too much, like just play your game, But
yeah,
he was pressing a little bit too much early on in the game. But
that's
if you
what
look,
it was.
yeah,
Right.
and if you look at his box score, he was +8 though when he was on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy, but he did facilitate. He had 6 assists, and it felt like a lot of those assists came in the fourth quarter when we drastically needed them. Either there were them hockey assists where you pass it and another pass and you make the shot, but he did make a crucial shot with the shot clock going down. The play that they had was breaking down, steps back like a Luka shot, lets it go, and it hits. And at that point, you already know it was ball game. So he in addition to Dodo at the end, they both have rough shooting outings, and they close the deal. So I think Dinwiddie, he's I just say once Luka comes back, he'll be even more efficient.
Yeah.
But for him to be as inefficient as he was, and then to close it the way he did, I mean, well, what can you say? That he's stepping up when he needs to be stepping up.
I agree. I agree with both y'all takes. I was just wondering because King, you already know what's going to happen, bro, in the comment section, bro. People gonna start slamming on Dinwiddie. I feel like Dinwiddie, like you said, TGK, like he did it when it mattered, when you needed him. And he took a little bit of pressure off of Jalen Brunson too, because they were starting to kind of trap him in the paint, kind of should I say collapse on Brunson when he tried to drive to the paint,
right?
Which kind of freed him up for the mid range, but to take pressure off of him, I felt like Dinwiddie did what he did to help take that pressure off him tonight. King, I'm surprised you didn't bring up your boy Josh Green, man.
I've already talked about him. You can go in.
Do you think this gonna be the step that he needs, bro, to kind of get his confidence and start hitting his threes in the next games, or
I told you he may have another bad game or whatever. Like next year is the year for Josh Green. Like he's going to not only have the experience of this year, he's going to have playoff experience as well. So like I told you, eventually I see Josh Green. They're trying to put Josh Green in the starting lineup eventually. I think that's his role. He's a first-round draft pick, and he's a homegrown guy. I think eventually his role is to be maybe in that small forward position, either Reggie or Dodo, not even if it's next year, but just eventually in his career when he ages, because he's a young guy right now.
Yeah. Like I told you, I think he can be Iguodala-esque a little bit. You know what I mean? And kind of in that vein. I'm not saying he's going to be Iguodala. I wish he was. That'd be nice. But I think he can kind of be in that vein of like an athletic energy guy that can facilitate a little bit, because I think, matter of fact, hold on. I think he led the team in he was tied with Spencer in assists tonight. Because at one point he led the team, he led the team in assists tonight at one point. So I
told you I think he's the second best pass on the team.
Yeah. There was that one pass that he did. It was like an overhead pass to Dorian where I believe he kicked it to someone else. I think he kicked it to Kleber and he made a shot, but the pass in general is like to see that and to even attempt it. I mean, it tells you he's not scared to attempt something like that, even in this kind of situation. But for me, I think
in that environment too, bro.
Exactly. And for Dinwiddie, I mean, for Green to have such a rough first 2 games to come up as big as he did in this game, I mean, moving forward, I mean, I don't see him having the blunder that he had in the first game for sure.
Man, the bench scored 49 points today, y'all.
Yeah, I remember my point too, bro. So I remember my point.
Oh, go ahead.
Earlier about the coaching. You know, usually the teams or the team that's adjusting is usually adjusting to the better team. Utah is adjusting to Dallas.
Yeah,
we're not adjusting to the way the Utah plays. Utah's trying to find a way to play against us. We're the better team right now, man.
Bro, they switched up their style
in the middle of the
game twice.
They kept switching to saying, which way should we go? They don't know what to do. They're stuck. They're stuck.
Bro,
and they're the first team calling timeout.
To
start the game too.
Yeah, exactly. Because remember, I asked you that. I said, bro, you think they're going to switch it up in this game? Like, nah, they're going to probably keep it one more game. If it get out of hand, then they'll switch it. Bro, that dude switched it in the middle of the game twice, bro.
It started getting out of hand. Bro, it started getting out of hand. The Mavs went up by like 16 and all. And then he had to make the decision. That's when it happened.
We're pretty much doing the same thing that they did that the Clippers did last year to him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, it's
but we don't have Paul George, quote unquote.
Yeah,
bro. We don't have any first round players.
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Except for
Jalen
those.
Brunson.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson getting the bag, man.
Yeah, he getting the bag, bro.
Cuban guy
Okay,
going to luxury, man.
Okay,
Absolutely.
TGK, I gotta ask you this, bro, because me and King
What's
kind of.
up?
I know you probably saw the video. We like, yeah, nah, we good. If they said that they were going after Rudy in this offseason, are you cool with that, or are you like, nah, you good?
I mean, now what you're seeing now, it's like, do you at this point? I mean, I know Luka would probably make him even better than what he is now. And I mean, do you look at, say you did, right? And probably the casualty would be Jalen Brunson out of that. You would have a starting lineup of what, like Luka, Bullock, Dorian, Kleba, and Rudy. That's a tall defensive and offensive lineup minus just the center. So, I mean, I don't know. I still rather keep Jalen, but looking at the way Rudy is performing now, it's kind of tough to be like, yeah, let's just go after him. But it's just, Luka will make him a lot better and more efficient than what Mitchell and Conley are doing with him right now.
Let me throw a name out real quick, bro. Offensively, I don't think Luka's going to make, after watching Rudy now, I used to think he'd make Rudy better, and I think he will make Rudy better. I still think Rudy would get, oops, and would still score like he scores now at a high percentage. But I do think he reminds me a lot of Eric Dampier on offense.
Ooh,
and I say that by his hands are trash.
He ain't got no post game either.
He has no post game. He can't move at all. After one dribble, it's a wrap if he dribbles the ball. His hands, as far as catching the ball, like it's a whole bunch of passes they don't want to throw to him, because when they throw passes to him, he either misses them or he catches them and have to put the ball down before going up when it should be an easy dunk. Like, his game is atrocious on offense, and it's like they have a catch-22 because he's so great on defense, because the rest of the team is horrible on defense. He's the only good defensive player on the team, but he's horrible on offense, and the rest of the team wants to shoot threes and all. So they're screwed over. But I don't personally want Rudy, not for the money he's making. He's not worth his contract.
I was about to ask, he's in a $40 million, right?
Yeah,
close to it. I think like 35 or something.
That $40 million.
Yeah, close to it. Yeah, he's somewhere up there. Yeah,
I'd rather give Jalen that 25.
$20 million. I'd rather give him $30 million and give Rudy Gobert $30 million. Like, that's how I feel. So, and then go try to grab somebody else. As you said, TGK, earlier, Mark's going to have to go on a luxury tax or whatever. This is a homegrown guy. Go in and pay him his money. You don't got to worry about anything. You can give him whatever he needs, and then you trade other guys to get your center. Your other center that maybe doesn't have. If DeAndre Ayton is available and maybe he wants to come here, okay, you try to get rid of guys to give him in a signing trade. But if not, you go for like a Mitchell Robinson or something like that, somewhere where you can get the money. That's a decent amount of that's what I'm saying, a decent cap room. Or maybe you go
and he's cheaper.
Exactly. Maybe you go again after what's his name for Indiana, Miles Turner again or something. But
you've been reading my mind or something, because going into this offseason, I'm like, if we get Robinson on this team, it's literally like the only piece we're missing, honestly. Because these other players you got, I don't know who'd be a casualty out of that. It'd probably have to be Bertans and Hardaway or something, or just to level out the balance sheet. But if you get him on a team, man, like that'd be crazy. But I feel like we're like a Warriors-esque kind of team.
Yep.
Because you have perimeter players now. You got Spencer, Brunson, Luka, and when Hardaway is healthy, you got these players that can shoot, just like a Warriors team. And then you also have all these defensive 3-and-D players that it's just like, all right, the Mavs have put together a really solid team, and now they have the ultimate flexibility, kind of like what Nico Harrison says. So, if we get Robinson, that'd be it, man. That's all you need.
Let me ask y'all another question, though, real quick, bro, before you go. Do you consider bringing Luka off the bench for the rest of this series?
No.
Like the way the Warriors did to Steph Curry?
No. Listen, it's gonna be different because with Steph, with Steph, he's not as close to 100% as Luka is, and his injury is a little bit more serious than Luka's is. So they're trying to they can't afford to not have him out there, so they're trying to quietly work him in.
We can too. We can afford.
No. So I said he said they can't afford. They can't afford to have.
Oh,
Steph
they
out.
can't. I got you.
Yeah, they can't afford to have him out. So that's why they're trying to, instead of just rushing him out. Like with us, yeah, we have the luxury of saying, you know what, Luka can kind of hang back for a few games and it will be good. With him, they can't afford that. So what they're
I mean
trying to do is
the
kind of work him in quietly and slowly.
the Warriors are playing a G League team, so it's like
Well, that too.
they're playing with house
That too.
money, you know.
Seems like
So they're
we
trying
are
to work
too.
him in against that team to kind of get him set for the second round.
Yeah,
So yeah.
for
And
me,
I
I
was talking
wouldn't bring him
to
off the bench. I don't mean to cut you off, but I wouldn't bring him off the bench. If we could take the Jazz out without him, I would save Luka for the Pelicans or the Suns, and particularly if it's going to be the Suns without Booker, give me a 100% Luka against that team so we could get to the Western Conference Finals, bro. That's
yeah.
what I want.
I agree.
Woo!
I agree. I just thought about
I'm
it
sorry.
maybe because if Luka wants to
I
play,
like the way that sound, man. I like the way that sound.
if they don't want Luka to be like maybe hit the point of
Rusty.
rust,
Yeah.
that point between rust and rest, if they wanted to give him a couple games and all, and they didn't want to mess up the chemistry of the team, maybe just play him off the bench so that you do have him if something go down when he really doesn't have to play. But I mean, either way, that's what I'm saying. It's a good situation to have. We have
Yeah.
Luka, and it's like we have a superstar that's sitting there that we can break the glass for when needed. And it's like we don't even need this guy. He's just sitting there.
Right.
So it's
That's a
awesome.
luxury, bro.
Yeah,
For
it's a
sure.
luxury to
And
be
to
in.
see him over there in the warm-up suit, bro, that should
Oh,
build
he's
confidence
ready.
for everybody too.
He's ready. He did what we talked about before, bro, when we said Luka was ready and then I'm going to give him one more.
Yeah.
Luka was ready today, and then J Kidd said, well, we're going to give you one more then since you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays Saturday for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
He plays.
Do y'all want to get into some negatives? Do y'all got some negatives or no?
Bro, I'm on a run. Last time I told you I had no negatives and they won the game, I said I'm not going to go on this team right now. They playing the best basketball ever as far as Maverick basketball, because I say that because we don't have our guy. Like, there's been other times where the Mavericks have made runs and all, and it's been amazing watching it, but we've always had Dirk. When we didn't have Dirk, that one year we could have made it to the finals. We lost in 6 with Steve Kerr and all that. So with this team doing what they're doing without Luka, like no one would have ever expected this team to do this.
At all, man.
No, remember we were a lottery team.
Bro,
without Luka.
We were not favorite to win the series today. Like you could have bet on the Mavs to win the series today, and they were like the underdog still.
You would have won some money.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Mavericks are now this team right here. No one expected them. Once the Jazz got the advantage of not playing against Luka, everyone was like, well, the Mavericks got to find a way to get Luka back, find a way to get him back. This is over. This is a first round upset again, or a first round loss. Doesn't even matter. And to see this happening the way it's happening right now, we could possibly be up 3-0. It's just this is the greatest Mav run, like I said last episode, that I've seen in my lifetime personally right now, until to be determined or whatever, see the rest of it goes. But right now, seeing what the team is doing without a superstar, I wouldn't have ever guessed this.
Yeah, no, for me, like in game 2, I had said it in that my post game video of game 2. I was like, this has to be the most biggest game 2 we played since game 2 of the NBA Finals in 2011, because of you needed to buy Luka the time, and because you won that game, not only did you buy Luka the time, you bought yourself the confidence, and then now you beat him in game 3. So now you go into game 4 with Luka coming back. They're all going to be loose. They're all going to be confident. It's like, nobody was expecting us to be here. Now we got Luka back. So it's just
Luka about to get 20.
It's crazy. And I guess the only negative for me, as far as like the negatives, is Royce O'Neal. He could have really done something like with a herniated disc to Brunson the way he hit him. And to me that's dirty. Hella dirty, because if you're playing basketball on the street, wherever you're at, if someone's giving you the buckets, you just gotta take it like a man.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though, man. Like you saying, like, what does that say about you that he's you gotta hurt this guy to get him out the game? That means he's cooking you out there.
You can't beat him,
thing, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like that. Just show some respect for yourself. Like, bro, I'm gonna go out here and try to work as hard as I can. You getting cooked out there, you pouting, I'm gonna hurt him. It's like, come on, bro. Really? So,
JB got 31 hurt. You know how Luka was getting 40 hurt and all that. Our guy we got in that same draft in 2018 just got you 31 hurt. Get out of here, man. Like, the Mavericks stole that draft. I know we talk about the Mavericks and their previous draft failures. 2018 definitely isn't going to be one.
That's
bro.
a
And then not
legendary
only,
draft, man.
that, we're talking about franchise changing draft picks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It ain't like no, okay, we got this nice little guard that we found. Nah, bro, we talking about franchise changing draft picks, bro. That 2018 just made up for like 10 years of missed drafts. You know what I'm saying? So
and it was teams that could have had both of our guys.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
they were
Remember, we
available.
talked about that before, King. Remember the GM for Phoenix and the GM, your boy Vladdy Divac for
Mhm.
Sacramento both got fired within a year after that draft.
Wow.
Yep.
So yeah.
Damn.
Matter of fact, the Phoenix GM got fired within months after that draft.
Mm.
The Vladdy got fired within a year. So yeah.
He stepped down.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Unquote. Step down.
Step down. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into this game ball, man. Who y'all? Let's go ahead and give our guest first, man. TG.
Oh, that's a tough one. As much as I want to give it to Jalen, I don't. If you don't get the resiliency part where he got hurt and Spencer kept it together, Jazz probably go on that run, and that fourth quarter looks a lot different. So to me, what Spencer did when Jalen went out was probably the most crucial part of that game. So I give it to Spencer, and especially that dunk. That dunk is going to be legendary, bro. That's the most.
Let's do this.
Play it
bro.
again.
Let's go ahead and gotta play that again, bro.
5 seconds. Here comes Conley. The lob all by himself, but Mitchell was able to break it up. Here comes Dinwiddie. Can't get it back. A titanic finish from Dinwiddie.
You saw Jalen who was like this.
Bro, I swear to y'all, I did not know. I didn't know Dinwiddie can get up like that.
I don't know if you noticed, Rel. You should play it one more time. But when you play it, I love it. Watch everybody's reaction, especially Maxey's. Maxey goes off and he like jumps and like joy and grabs his head, and then they all like get serious and serious.
All by himself, but Mitchell was able to break it up. Here comes Dinwiddie. Can't get it back. A titanic finish from Dinwiddie.
They kind of handled themselves, man. They had to realize where they were at.
You know, Maxey has been on the bad side or the wrong side of a few posters. So see somebody catch somebody. He was excited, man. So it was awesome. But man, I'm gonna give my game ball. You know I'm giving it to you. Come on, man. Y'all, number 13. I gotta give it to JB, man.
Both of y'all completely wrong on who the game ball should go to, bro. The game ball should go to our follower JB's favorite player on the team, Sterling Brown. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go to the next. It was a Sterling Brown sighting today, man. He hit a couple free throws, man.
I like how he kept his game pants on and his jersey on. I was like, I guess he's ready to come in there and foul somebody.
Ready to get out. He knew his role.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Y'all, okay, Spencer, JB. I'm gonna give it to Josh Green.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, Josh Green, man. Just because he was able to step up today, man. He finally hit his shots. And he stepped into it and hit it with confidence on the road. So that's even better, bro.
Bro, what, 12.6 assists?
Yes, sir.
If you would have told me we would have got that from Josh Green in any game, I wouldn't believe you. The way he played in game one.
In the playoffs, especially in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Like that's after game one. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, guys. Here it is. Man, we almost an hour already. All right, guys. It is your time on the show, ladies and gentlemen. The questions in the comments. So if you guys got any questions, I know it's a lot of questions and comments. It's gonna be a long one, fellas. So if you guys got any questions, any comments, let's go ahead and get into it. Send them on in. King, TGK, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Let me scroll all the way up, man. Give me, y'all give me like 10 minutes. I gotta keep going. Bro, I'm still scrolling, bro. Still scrolling. Oh my god, I'm still okay. Finally, got a lot of them. Here we go. All right, can you go on first or me?
Your choice. What you want to do?
I go first. I started off. Euro, what's good, man? He said, "What a dub." He said, "You know what? I'm going to light up a Cuban cigar and play jazz music in the background." Yeah. That's the best way to do it, Euro. That's definitely the best way to do it, man.
Eddie, let's go, Glow Gang. What up, Eddie?
Yes, sir. Glow Gang. Cuz, what's good, man? He said, "Y'all, this team though." Yes, sir. Yeah, this. Listen, King. I gotta give you props. You've been saying this. This is why we call you Kingstradamus. You've been saying this all year. Now, I've been kind of reserved. Let me see it first before I, put my full faith in it. And you was right, bro. This team is something else, bro. I'm going to go on a limb and say not just because I know people can say because they won a championship in 2011. I think this team is a lot more special than that. Because you think about it, the 2011 team had more talent.
Yep.
Technically than this team. So
bunch of former All-Stars on that team that did their role.
A bunch of former All-Stars. Yeah.
This is
and they had a center.
Yeah. This is magic right here.
Yeah. Eddie says bench unit would lead in the series with 37-3. Jeez, I didn't think about it like that. You're right, Eddie. He said this is a win where the Jazz mentally break apart. Bro, you can see it in this game, which is the crazy part. You can see the mental breakdown in this game. Like I said, Quinn Snyder's over there didn't know what to do. He switched the style up twice in the game. Sorry, 4 times. But he went back to Rudy twice and then back to Pascal twice. So, I can't wait till the offseason start, bro. I want to see what they little news stuff gonna be, man. That's what I'm really waiting on.
Reggie says, wow, I just knew Utah would play with heart and try to send a message tonight. I'm glad I was wrong. The only team with heart was the road team. Great team win, great coaching. Yeah.
Man. Amen,
they
bro.
Tried to play with heart for a second. They tried to make some noise, I guess, and then shut it up.
I was about to say Joe Engel. But Bohan, man, that dude.
Yeah.
When he a free agent? I'll take him right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him on the bench for sure. Coming off the bench.
Yeah, he nice, man. He can get you 18 off the bench easy. Eddie says Cleveland can't miss, man. Yeah, and I guess it's a German.
Someone said that was Dirk disguised as a Kleber tonight.
Yeah, but it looked like it. The way he was hitting from 3.
Logan says Luka Magic is right around the corner saying, you know what is mine now? Nah, I'm playing. Serious though, great team effort and win. Hope Luka's mobility is good when he comes back, not too stiff. Yes, I believe all of us hope that as well, Logan. That's why they can sit around now and make sure he's 100%.
Did y'all see the video of Luka working out today?
Yeah.
He's practicing his soccer skills.
Yeah. And he was actually working pretty. That wasn't like no little light work. He actually was working, bro. So that's a good sign too. Eddie says it's not fair to put Luka back in at this point. Man, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, and Utah is hoping they don't put him back in. They already getting drugged right now. So yeah.
Reggie says Utah can't make the adjustments to beat this team. The only way the Mavs lose a series is if they miss shots. Amen.
I mean, I said that shots in the first game and almost won. So
the only way the Mavs lose to anyone is if they miss shots.
Yeah.
They'll see though. They'll see.
They will.
Sadistic says, for those who said Josh wouldn't play wrong, he said he played well. How about kids trusting his players? Stars around the league will soon take notice. Yeah. We talked about that before, man. Seat at the table. Y'all heard it. Seat at the table. That's what Nico said. What's our motto on this show, King?
In Nico, we trust.
Nico, we trust.
I like that.
Eddie says Dallas don't let Jazz play their type of basketball, and they are not good enough to adjust. Amen.
Because remember, you're talking about a style that they have not played all year, and all of a sudden, like that, you want to switch to that style.
Yep.
Now that's okay. If you want to, that's cool. We're built for this. We've been doing this all year. Y'all just played it for the last 10 minutes of the game. That's not. I mean, that's cool. Either way it go, big or small, we're gonna beat you. So it don't even matter. Nick said Royce O'Neal just lost his Texan status, public enemy #1. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny, man? I used to want Royce O'Neal too. And like the way he getting cooked, it's like I think like I think me and you talked about this before, King. I used to think that he was on a level with Dodo. No, I'll take that back. You ain't nowhere near Dodo, bro.
Nah. Sadistic job. They were trying to play JB Ruff. Yeah. And he still got you 31, still cooked him.
Hey, don't be surprised too, y'all. We hear something tomorrow where the league finds Royce O'Neal.
Yeah.
Or suspends his ass, to be honest.
Or suspend him or do something, bro.
It's hard to guard a player with a left hand to start off with, right?
Oh, you said Ginobili? That what you said? I mean, I hate Ginobili, bro. I mean, I like Ginobili, but I hate him, bro. Because
you were just yelling at the TV saying he's left-handed.
Yeah. Todd said, I'm so dang proud of this team. Utah was desperate. Yes, they were.
Mhm.
They were trying anything and everything. Cheap shots, the refs were giving them weak fouls to get the win in Utah without Luka. Incredible. Yes, sir.
They were about to give Mitchell the Dwayne Wade 06 treatment.
Oh, God, bro.
It felt like it.
Yeah, it did
Yeah.
feel like it. 'Cause especially when that one when he like brushed his hair and he got on the ground rolling and all that, like he got hurt and he couldn't do
Or the one where they said he tripped him, but he just fell on his own 2 feet.
Yeah.
I was just like, not this again.
Reggie says, can we have a moment of silence for Rudy? Spencer took his soul to the dunk. Yeah.
All right, let's just have a moment of silence, y'all.
That's definitely a Dallas like highlight forever, probably.
Moment of
Nah,
silence.
legendary, man. Legendary dunk, bro.
For a man that I've never seen dunk before. That's the crazy part. So this says, where's the globe? Gang is waiting.
We sorry we kept you waiting. He probably was in the
kept
cab
you waiting, man.
before we were on.
Yeah. That's you, King.
Euro say hit that like button, everybody. We appreciate you, Euro. Please hit that like button, y'all. Please.
Yes, y'all. Please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button too, guys, so we can grow this thing, man. Grow this Glow Gang. As y'all see everybody talking about Glow Gang. Todd says the show is a staple of the Mavs community. Appreciate that, man. He said, don't ever stop doing these. Much love and freaking love this team. Appreciate that, Todd, man, for sure, man. We're gonna definitely keep it going, man. It's always Mav content, like we say, man. We definitely here for y'all, man. We like to grow the community with y'all, man. We like to think of it as one huge community talking about the one thing we love, man. That's the Mavs. So yeah.
That's big facts, man.
Amount says, hallelujah, let's go, Glow Gang. Like the vid. Yes, sir. Yes.
Eddie, slightly commentator, Glow Gang after game studio talk. Hey, are we trying to make it official, man? We talking, getting everybody involved. We're gonna have all these Mav, content creators and all. We're gonna show them we can do it better than the local and national media.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We trying to outdo the all things Mavs and especially the Locked On Mavs, man. So we're
gonna be on their team, man. We can all be teammates. You can join the wave, or you know what they say. The rest of it is.
Yeah. Martin said the only time I lost confidence with the Mavs is when Luka got that calf. Yeah, I mean that's understandable, Martin. That's understandable. He said my morals were so low because I already bet the Mavs. Oh, he did bet that we'll be on in the finals, but now my hopes are back again. Let's go, Mavs. Mark, what did we tell you? We told you after game one when I know you weren't the only one. There were a lot of people that were kind of having trepidation, man. Like I said, you look at game one, there were parts that you could take out of that game and say, you know what, we got this. Like I've said it before, they have their whole entire squad. They got 3 all-stars. This team has been in this position before, and they can barely beat us or can't beat us at all. So, yeah, like King said, man, I was on the fence of, okay, we're equal. Luka tips the scale. I'm completely over that now. We're a better team than Utah, man. Hands down. Even from the coaching staff, we're a better team. I truly believe that. Ben, what's good, man? Hey, what time is it over there right now, Ben? Let us know. Oh, go ahead,
Ben says, I genuinely think that Maxey is playing lights out because he sees the Utah playing in the German flag colors and he realizes they are so good. It is a personal insult. Probably so, Ben. Probably so.
Oh, he think it's a FIBA basketball tournament, man.
And he said,
he said Mavs in 5. He said book it. Okay.
I said that from the beginning, Ben, remember? Because I thought Luka was just going to miss one game. I thought we were going to sweep him before the season.
Yeah, remember, I remember we both thought he was coming back in game 2. And I was like, okay, he come back in game 2, I got him in 5.
Yeah.
But then I said, if he come back in 3, I got him in 6. I think I'm sticking with my 5 prediction. I'm going to go back to my 5 prediction.
5 sounds good.
I'm with you, Ben. Nick says, finna get my Brunson jersey soon, though.
Join the wave.
King beat you to it already, Nick. He already beat you to it, man. Johnny B, what's good, man? Hey, we need that number, man. We definitely need that number. Glow Gang, what up? Yes, sir.
What up, Johnny B?
Andy, appreciate Andy says those aren't fans. They're crappy kind of sports attendees, which mark a city that negative way. Yeah.
Utah, they known for.
That's what they known for, man. It's definitely what they known for. That's why I said, bro, the best part of that game was when they got quiet. I love that part, bro. You can literally hear the person in the nosebleed section talking with the person next to him. That's how quiet it was in there. Loved it, bro. I loved it. Todd says, not saying we're winning a ship, But the win gives me confidence against anybody. Nobody wants to see us. They try to ignore us, but you won't be able to for long. This team is for real, real. Yes, sir. They definitely are, bro. Like I said, man. And I know when it comes to championships, there got to be a little bit of luck in there too.
Mhm.
For Devin Booker to be out for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah. You got to pounce. Go
Yep.
beat him. Go beat
We
him
need to end
fast.
this early
Yep.
and get some rest. So
Yep.
yeah.
And also, if you beat him early, you make the series start quicker
Yeah.
Mhm.
because you become the quickest team to play first, probably. So yeah, you should end this now, Mavs.
Yep.
Eddie says my hopes
yeah,
went
go.
up when the media started saying Mavs without Luka is a below 500 team. I knew the narrative is just negative. Facts. They've been the negative. It's been negative narratives all year, basically, Eddie. We know how it's been.
Mhm.
Man, TGK, man, you want to touch on that, bro? I saw one of your videos where you talked about media and the narratives. You want to touch
Yeah.
on that?
Yeah, man. I mean, all year. So they like who was it? NBA courtside where there were Stephen A, Jalen, and Michael Wilbon. They were talking about how the Mavs are a lottery team without Luka, right? So if that's the case, then why isn't Luka up for MVP consideration? And then on top
You're
of that,
making
like
too much
this,
sense right now, sir. You're making too much
right,
sense.
you know,
And I
like
said that too when I watched your video. I said, bro, you're making way too much sense right now.
it's like all year, like where we talk about, the Celtics, the Memphis Grizzlies, but they're a great team without Ja, and they talk about all these other teams, but the one specific thing is we had the same kind of story with the Celtics.
Yeah.
However, the Celtics got every single bit of coverage as if they're the NBA Finals favorite, which that's what they currently are right now, as far as in Vegas and everyone in ESPN. And it's just that East Coast media bias. But also, there's a lot of other things that go behind it. I think in Dallas, we don't have an ESPN radio anymore. We don't have an ESPN lounge anymore. There's a lot of non-ESPN things in Dallas. So it's just like, well, why would we want a team that isn't associated with us in any way to be getting all the media hype? So if you look at it, it's always going to be the East Coast teams or any other team. But Jokic gets a lot of coverage, but Luka doesn't, in contrary. So it's just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a Mark Cuban thing, whatever the case may be. But the narratives, it's always based on narratives. And right now with the Mavericks, now that we beat the Jazz, now the narrative is, oh, well, the Jazz, they need to break this up. They suck. They can't beat these good teams. But no, the narrative should be about how the Mavs are performing without Luka.
Amen, bro. Amen.
Man, I've seen now that the Mavericks have a good team. Not saying the Mavericks have a good team, don't have a good team, but all year the Mavericks are trash, and they couldn't do this without Luka now, and he has no help, and all this mumbo jumbo. We start winning games in the playoffs, and now they had a good team around Luka.
Right.
Oh, it's a good team now. Like you just watch narratives just switch real fast.
I'm glad you said that because I remember Kendrick Perkins, right?
Oh, God, bro. Why are you throwing these names out, bro?
Just check this out, right? So he goes to the Celtics game against the Mavs, and he's like, yo, Luka is special and this and that. And I remember I commented on there, I was like, bro, we've been telling you that. Like you give me these casual vibes because I can tell you Tatum's a great player. I can tell you Morant's a great player. They're all great players. The difference with Luka is the size, the ability to dribble, the ability to see a court that no one else sees it like the way he does. He has all the intangibles that LeBron, Magic Johnson has in a more offensively skilled repertoire. Yes. So he has all these things, and when you have that kind of player can take you anywhere because it's so unique. He's 6'7", 240 pounds. That's just tough. And he got to dribble, and he got to step back. It's like, damn, Kendrick, I thought you watched the sport.
Yep. Nope. They don't watch.
You know what? You said, TG, you said it. You hit the nail on the head, bro. You said the word casual. Mm-hmm. That's what ESPN. They're now casual sport. They're the representative of the casual sports fan.
Right.
Like I said, I don't know how many times you watch them, bro. And like you said, it's like they'll say something about your team. It's like, that's not true.
Right.
Like, I heard like, oh, Spencer Dinwiddie and Luka. Like, I'm just throwing this out there for example. And I'm not saying he said this, but like they'd be like, oh, Spencer and Luka don't get along on the court. Where did they come from? That's not true. Mm-hmm. You hear Spencer like, man, I love playing with the dude. He making my life better. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm
saying it so.
John Morant better defender than Luka.
Oh my, that's the one that got me. That was the
Oh
one that
yeah,
got me. And I told King this, man. I said the reason why they say it's not because he is a lockdown defender or anything. It's because they think that Luka doesn't play defense. So they
right.
automatically say that Ja's a better defender. But all
And
the metrics and the numbers show that Luka's a better defender.
right. And I love Ja to death, but it's
No,
just
yeah, we
like
do too. We do
it's
too.
like it's like you just because he's blocking off the backboard.
Yeah.
You're a lot of it. This is what I felt like. A lot of the coverage of the other players that they got coverage. A lot of it felt like they were victims of the moment. Like they saw a special highlight. They're like, oh my god, that's
Yeah.
the greatest. You know.
Jason Tatum.
And they always hurt Luka's I guess run at MVP this year or just his overall perception because of how slow he started. But yet in a slow start, his stats were better than Joker's and better than Embiid's. So I'm just like, it's just narratives, and it's not actually talking about the sport and the actual players and the actual schemes and the actual statistics. It's just narratives at the end of the day.
And it's funny you said that too, because when you said slow start, nobody talked about Joel Embiid's slow start.
Right. Mm-hmm.
They've been saying he was MVP from the get go.
Right.
Like, but he had a slow start too.
You know Wendy, right? Wendy or Brian Windhorst.
Brian Windhorst, yeah.
Yeah, he had said it on I think some show he was on. He was like, well, yeah, sometimes MVP is narrative, driven.
Yeah. He said that. You're right.
And so I'm just starting to wonder, like, yo, who votes for MVP? Because I would like for it to be actual NBA players, former players that actually play the game.
We said this. We
vote
like
MVP.
for it to be big amongst other people. Like you can do players, you can do media, you can do coaches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That way it can be, it won't be so biased because like you said, talked about before, we talking about player fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that player being so good, so I'm gonna go over here. It's like I told Keenan before, Luka's been so consistent since he's been in the league. It's like, we've seen it already.
Yeah, we're taking it for granted,
It's like,
bro, this is Luka's probably third year in a row now. Looks like being first team All NBA.
Yeah, they said chances are he's gonna get. They said
that means he's bona fide a top 5 player in the NBA. If he's been seen as one of the top 5 players in the NBA 3 years in a row, he's bona fide top 5 player in the NBA. None of those other guys have been a first team All NBA guy, except for probably Jason Tatum this year, who's going to get it for the first time in his career. Get out of here! Like it's just they make you dislike the other guys because you can see his blatant disrespect.
Trying not to, bro. I've been trying.
Yeah, I try to, but
these guys are not as good as them, and you're disrespecting Luka by saying they are. Like last year, we were talking about Trae Young. How did Ja just already jump Trae Young without even going through the playoff series or doing anything else? He just the flavor of the week this week, and okay, now he's better than he's the next thing to Luka. Then he gets injured, and the Memphis Grizzlies win, and the Celtics are winning. Now Jason Tatum is above Luka Doncic. He's possibly a better player than Luka right now.
Even after beating him, he's still above him.
Devin Booker. Then after that happened when the Celtics lost a couple games and the Mavericks were seeming like they were going to have a better record than the Celtics. When that happened, then they had to find something else. And they started saying Devin Booker now, finally saying his name and saying Devin Booker is the MVP over Luka Doncic and all. So it's just, it got to be a personal bias. Or either what I told you, I'm starting to think that they think this game is too easy for Luka and that his slow start was kind of like a slap in the face and they don't want to reward him because of that. Like it's like him trying to
Joel Embiid can get rewarded though.
Because Embiid is a guy where he's been injured most of his career. So you're trying to hurt me, give him his career.
And guess what? Most of his career too. What's the one thing they've been talking about other than the injuries? His weight.
Not taking it serious.
Not taking it serious. You've been coming in out of shape. The same thing y'all talking about with Luka, but yet you're gonna reward this guy with an MVP. I don't understand that, bro. That makes no sense to me.
Because what I'm saying to you, Rel, is that if what we all see is when Luka takes it serious, if we see the runs he has after he comes back from ankle injuries and loses weights and all, and he's doing like a 30-point triple-double for that whole run since basically the beginning of the year, when this guy gets into shape, this league knows that he's going to get MVP after MVP. Like as long as his team is winning 60 games a year, which I think they are, his numbers are going to be enough where you cannot give anyone else MVPs. It's going to be like LeBron and them, where somebody has to be on a team with a better record. That's like a Derrick Rose or something out of a year or something where it's like we have to find some other way to not give this guy MVP.
Oh, you mean like this year with Jokic and his PER?
Yes.
I've never heard that before in my life, man. Somebody winning the MVP over the PER, bro.
But when Joker got to that point of having 2,000, 1,000, and 500, it was
you already knew what time it was.
Where it was like those that was regular numbers then. Like let's give you the regular numbers that's never happened before. And I'm like, okay, it's like a Russell Westbrook thing again. Like we're gonna give it to him because this has never been done before. But I just never understood that they give Joker credit as far as saying that he does the most with the least. But I'm like, no one does more with least than Luka Doncic does.
Yep.
Like you see that same conversation and narrative that you're giving the Joker. It's a guy that's 2 seeds above him, about 5 games ahead of him almost. Why doesn't that work for him? Every narrative. You go over to Joel Embiid, the Mavericks had a better winning percentage than them. You go over to the Giannis, same thing. All these guys, it's like every narrative they have fits Luka Doncic, but they don't give it to him. So they don't even put Luka on the TV so that you don't even understand he's a part of it. So you're not even supposed to understand that he's doing all this on the side because they already had the narrative being the 3 big men. And again, to top it off, this is now becoming a big man NBA again. And Luka Doncic is now fighting in a big man NBA like the Michael Jordans and all of
Jordan,
for. So it's even special that this guy is considered every year a top 5 first team All-NBA player when they're trying to switch up ways to get Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic in the first team together and all. But the guy that's like unanimous is only every year. Giannis for the past 3 years, basically Giannis and Luka every year for the past 3 years have been first team All-NBA. So it is what it is, man. We know he is Maverick fans. What's up?
Yep.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and run through these, man. We got a lot of them came in.
You can read that one, right?
Yeah, Martin said Brunson is all-star next year. You set me up. Brunson is all-star next year. Dodo is the second or third most important player in his team. Spencer finally had a good game. Maxey and Reggie are amazing. Josh Green and Bertans got their points. Is it in the White House still waiting for Luka? Yeah, that pretty much sums up the whole entire game.
Yeah.
Oh, series, I should say, too.
Yeah, Ben says Utah fans booing and they are mentally broken on the ropes. Get 77 in there to finish them off and blow them out when they're on home court. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if game 4 is a blowout.
Bro, I'm gonna tear up so much. I'm like, bro, listen, especially with the way they talking noise out there. They say Royce O'Neal trying to hurt my boy Jay out there, man. Like, I need to get these cats out of here, bro. We need to get them out of here.
Bro, I'm gonna say it early too before you go to the next one. If we do beat them in Utah for game 4, I know game 5, Dallas better go crazy.
Oh, I'll be at that game, bro.
They better go.
You need to be the last one out there,
Making sure they go crazy, TGK.
I'll be there, man.
Wild for that game.
Because I told him about our fans out here, man. I told him sometime. Do you listen to Ben and Skin, or did you listen to him when they were on the radio?
Yeah, I did.
And I told him how Ben and Skins always call us the wine and cheese crowd.
We are
because see, I told you, King.
But
that's how it is out here, bro.
I think it's more. the Cowboys fans.
Yeah,
they're more of the wine and cheese crowd. The Mavs, they've always had that rowdy, proud, and loud section.
Yeah, and that's usually at the top.
Yeah. And the games are more affordable with the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get the more hardcore fans to show up.
Nick says, "I hope." I just have to get it out of my system and let the people here know that I hate Royce O'Neal. Listen, you need to stand in line, Nick. I think a lot of people gonna be up there with you, man. Talking about
me and the homies hate Royce O'Neal.
Gotta pull up when you come to Dallas.
Right.
Exactly. Don't come back home, bro. Go ahead.
You good. JB is a master. Are we seeing him blossom into a superstar? Man, I ain't talking about JB no more. I told you if I talked about it already on this show, Ralph, you already know I ain't even talking about it no more because there's no need to talk. I've already said how I feel about JB, and we're seeing it.
Hey, King said put some respect on his name, Kingstradamus out here, man. He been trying to tell y'all. Y'all told him to shut up and get out the show. Sadistic says Mitchell is shooting 25% from 3. What was that again, Sadistic? You said 25%? Interesting. He has many turnovers in game 3 as he had 3-point makes 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say that Mitchell might not be a number 1 option.
I've been said that they don't have a number 1.
Eddie says Brunson should win. Okay, should have win and improve just for these 3 games. Yeah, he definitely should, bro. He definitely should. That boy,
or let's been a nominee.
Yeah,
bro, he finna get paid.
Yeah,
his aid.
Well, he said I watched the whole game. A lot of physicality. I hope Doncic won't play the next game because the chemistry of the team is gelling. Like, let's not get too carried away, y'all. Let's not play like this isn't Luka. Like, this ain't somebody else. I'm not worried about. This is Luka. Every time we said, hey, he's out, Can he come back and start doing it again? He comes back and does his job. Like, I'm not worried about Luka. He's the one guy on this team I wasn't worried about before this playoff series, before the season, and he's the guy I'm still not worried about. When he comes back, he's going to be Luka Doncic and give you the Luka Doncic things.
I'm going to let y'all know for the record. Bro Law Reggie says Russ O'Neal is now officially a cuss word on this show. So he's now a cuss word. So gotta add him to the list, King. Add him to the list. Martin says no Luka can rest till game 5, but if the Mavs keep winning without him, his next game should be against
probably the Suns or whatever.
Suns, probably the Suns, yeah. Oh yeah, he said he meant the Suns, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I don't want that rust. You definitely need to come in hot against the Suns or somewhat warm against the Suns. No pun intended.
Yeah, I'll put money he's playing game 4.
Yeah, I think he's playing game 4.
If Devin Booker not playing, though, I don't think the Suns gonna be as hard as y'all think it is.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like this right now is a perfect time to get him.
Yeah, I don't think the Suns gonna be.
Oh, you're saying? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Booker not playing. I don't think the Suns can take this Maverick team right now. Like I don't think they can handle us and have CP3 going to score every game 30 points against us.
Yes.
No, absolutely not. He's not.
And can CP3 even stay healthy enough to get to the next
That's
round?
what I'm saying. And like
that's the question right there.
Stay healthy, being the guy running the show, scoring all those points, and then
especially with the extra load he's gonna have now without Booker,
I'm telling y'all,
it's gonna be tough for him at his older age now.
And the Mavericks usually take one person out the game. Remember that. That's usually their game plan. They take one person out the game. If there's no Devin Booker, they're going to take CP3 out the game and say, DeAndre Ayton, you got to beat us, and Cam Jordan and all those guys. Mm-hmm. So I'm telling you.
Yep.
Solution says they did it again. Maybe Luka can rest easy for a bit longer. Man, they sound like you, King.
It's crazy. You should go back if you haven't seen the TGK, the show. 2 shows ago, was it the first one we did, the first game for the series? Mm-hmm. This the whole crowd in comments was just,
oh my god, bro. We had to talk folks off the ledge, man. We had to talk them off the ledge, man.
Damn. And a lot of different comments, huh?
Between that game and the last game of the season with San Antonio, it was just bleak. Like everyone was in there like, this is it. I can't believe it. Fire Jason Kidd. It's over. Get rid of the whole team.
Folks was already putting their jerseys away for next year, man. It was.
Yeah. My man Ben says JB is elite. What's that word he said, Ara?
Hold on, let me see. I gotta get my glasses here. Yeah, elite. That's what he said.
Elite, as we talk about in mid-range, efficient, and is a 24-karat diamond. We need to pay him. Absolutely, Ben. As we said, when somebody's elite at something, and in the game of basketball, you have to pay them.
Hold on.
Speaking going to luxury for luxury.
Look, there you go. I like that saying. Hey, y'all, here's the moment of truth right here. Here's the man of the hour. Johnny B, what's good, man? He said, great win. I'm still obsessed. Third score. Johnny, listen, bro. I swear to God, bro, I thought about you when he came in the game, man. I know he's going to be excited. He said score playoff points before Frank and Chris. Yes. He scored before Frank and Chris. Yes. Yeah. And that is kind of crazy how he got in there. Todd says Royce O'Neal is a Mav enemy forever now. Yeah, man. Like I said, Bron said he's a cuss word now. He's definitely a cuss word.
Yeah, watch for them though. We need to watch for the Jazz. They may do some shicey stuff when we putting them out.
What? I can't believe that, King. It just don't sound like them at all.
I'm looking forward to Luka coming back and having that playoff Luka attitude against this version of the Jazz team.
You gotta do for to carve them up, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be talking so much trash to them. He's gonna take their soul in the game with the trash talk as well.
Yep.
Yes. Andy says ESPN ignoring the Mavs as usual. Yeah, we already know, bro. We know how that goes.
Always, Andy.
Always. Damn, said I got a lot more, King. Bro, I am still pulling down.
You better go to them WTMs. Make sure you hit those.
All right, hold on. Let me go back. I don't think people doing the WTMs no more, man. To be honest with you. Hold on, where were you? Dang, where's our?
You had Andy. Andy was the last one.
Oh, bro, I went all the way back up. Hold on. Give me a second here. Where are you at? Damn. Oh, there it is. Man, it's a lot of them coming in. Okay. All right, we got a lot of people in the live chats. I mean, live watching too. Eddie, Luka from the bench to see how legs reacts, but doesn't mess with the energy if it's not still ready. Yeah, I think he's playing for sure on Saturday though, Eddie. I think they
Yeah,
can.
he was standing the whole fourth quarter in the front of the bench
Yeah,
where
and he suited up.
Henson normally
So
was at.
yeah,
He's ready, man.
yeah, he ready.
Lies. What up, Go Gang? I'm high off this win for real. It was incredible to watch. Yes, sir.
Oh man, my palms were so sweaty during this game, bro. I
I
was
didn't get
nervous,
nervous
especially
at
when
all
they.
on this game. I actually sat
Of
there.
course
I'm
you
not
didn't, King. Of course you did.
I didn't. Not this one. I'm telling you, man. I'm starting to feel like I'm confident. Like teams don't
Bro,
want to close to this Mav team.
when we had when Spencer had hit those 2 shots in a row to move it back up to 5, that's when I was like, I started thinking to myself, like, bro, they got this.
Yeah,
They got this. Cause they cut, like you said, they cut it down to 1. And then once he hit those 2 shots, bro, and blown it back up to 5, they didn't catch back up after that. It was it.
yeah.
That was it.
Bro, to respond in that kind of stadium with that kind of crowd noise,
Yeah.
like you're not gonna be in another atmosphere like that because Jazz has probably one of the loudest fan bases, unless this is the Warriors. But for them to respond like that without Luka in that stadium in that moment, they just said a lot about the team and how well J Kidd prepared them.
Amen, bro. Coach of the year. Ben says, Bogdan, he said, their only good player performed at a high level. He is nasty. Would love to pick him up for Dallas. Yeah, that's what we said. I would definitely like to pick him up. Very solid, bro. I like him. You want to read that? King, want me to get it?
Better to get Jokic, who is a one-man team. Hey,
I
man.
mean, we're not doing too far. We're not doing too bad with the team playing against now. So
I told y'all what I keep saying. I've said it all year. If it ain't the Phoenix Suns, I'm not worried about no team in the 7-game series in the West. I feel like the Mavericks truly should beat all of them. That's including Golden State. But we're gonna keep that hush too until we get to that point.
They say I think people are drinking that Golden State Kool-Aid.
They are. They not realizing that Denver not that good.
Right. Playing the G League, like relax.
Exactly. Oh, they're going to the finals. I was like, okay. Keep that same energy. Second round. Keep the same energy. Ben says Josh Green was awesome. Yeah, he was. Kenwell says if we win the next game on Saturday, Luka won't play until next series. He's playing. He's playing.
I think he's playing the next game, Kim.
Yeah, Kim. I think he's playing. Yeah, I think he's playing the next game. He says
get better at the defense to play in Dallas. Yeah, that's my only fear about him. He's awesome on offense, but you know how I feel about athleticism on the team. We be having too much, non-athletic guys. I like having athletic guys on the team. We need more. So that's my only downfall.
True that. Ben says Dodo played for 47 minutes and clamped Mitchell. Yeah. He's been doing it all series. Like I think Sadistic is the one that mentioned it, man. He shot 25%. He's shooting 25% from 3.
Yeah.
And so I forgot the stat. They said it during the I think it was the post game on Valley. They said what Donovan Mitchell is shooting with Dodo Gardner. It's a pretty low number, bro. It's a pretty low number. I can't remember the numbers off top of my head.
He's shooting poorly, like in the 20s. I believe.
Yeah, something like in the 20s. Yeah, like 27 or something like that percent or something. Yeah.
I told y'all last show he was afraid of Dodo.
Yeah, Dodo needs to be on one of those defensive player teams, bro. Yeah.
Screw one of them first team.
Yeah. What this game want me to do?
All right, I got it. My man Charlie said, "Holy ish, man, what a game!" Spencer hit a big shot, but my word, it felt like he wanted to lose at times. He got bailed out by a lot of missed chances by the Jazz.
Hey, I think what TGK was saying earlier, I think he was pressing.
Yeah.
That's all it was, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, once Luka comes back, everybody will be back in their place, man. And he can play more off of Luka that make his game a whole lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, here we go, y'all. Johnny B says, King Brunson looking like he need a Luka contract. He is at 25 mil right now. What? Okay, King, you finally got your wish. He's at 25 now, man.
I told you before that I felt like as long as the Mavericks paid him around Tim Hardaway or a little bit higher than Tim Hardaway, he'd stay.
He'll stay.
I don't know now, man. I don't know. I mean, he'll stay if they don't shortchange him. I think if Mark Cuban actually sits down and talks to him and say, "What do you want?" and he actually pays him, close to what he feels he's worth, I think he'll stay. But will Mark Cuban do it? That's the question. And how much is enough?
Yeah, I ain't trying to lose another number 13. in the peak of someone's career, you know.
That's the guy. He was talking about the wrong guy. Mark kept talking about that other guy being the guy with the Dirk Steve Nash combo again.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, the guy was the guy you already had and you drafted in the second round that y'all just figured out. That y'all gave a contract where he's an unrestricted free agent instead of letting him be restricted or something like that.
Right.
I don't know how that happened, bro. That's
what it is.
Starwood, what's good, man? He says look like the wheels might be falling off in Memphis and in Utah. Nah, Memphis won.
Memphis came back.
Probably Minnesota.
Yeah.
Mount says, Corto.
Where's
anybody seen Corto?
Since game 1.
I think he was trolling, bro. I really do. So this says Brunson has a 27 PER and a 123 offensive rating, and just for fun, Maxey has a 168. Ooh. Jesus. Is that his phone number or what is it? We call that?
The White Powell had the best offensive rating of all time this year in the regular season. And you tell me Maxey Kleber about to have the best of all time again in the postseason?
That's what it's looking like, man.
Wow.
Kim Wells said Dorian played the whole game. Yep.
That's the Iron Man.
Yeah, it pretty much.
Him and Reggie, man. Him and Reggie, we need a name for them. We need a Dallas Maverick name for Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock. A defensive name.
Man, you know I ain't good with names, man. I
want to make it today. I'm just saying the fans and all, we need to make something for them.
Hey, y'all get on that Glow Gang. Get on that. Let us know. Lot says Josh Green was playing some good basketball tonight. The defense was impactful and the assists helped a lot. He said, I have not seen this many bench points with Carlisle. Man, you doing some cussing right now, Lies. You doing some cussing, bro. You said that name. We don't speak them words around here. You're right though, man. The bench stepped up. I know that they were complaining, or folks were complaining about the bench, which is understandable when your number one bench guy starting now. So you're gonna take a hit with the bench. But you're right, man. They definitely were impactful today. I think all shots were falling for the bench today, man. So
yeah. Quarter see comforting Gobert, and he said Quarter is comforting Gobert in the locker room. Says so it's hi Eddie. Yeah, he probably is in there, man. They came on the show and started talking trash.
Yeah. Hold on, man. Damn, got a whole lot more to go.
My dad going.
Yeah, me too. I'm sitting over here. I got all these lights beaming too. Martin said, "Bro, are you inside the car?" Yeah, he's inside his car, y'all. He's on vacation right now.
Martin, somebody was peeking at me. I had the boys out here that just drove by and all that. I'm sitting in the McDonald's parking lot right now using their Wi-Fi. I'm in a cabin. I'm camping out right now with my wife and my son.
Nick said Brunson is banged up. He needs to rest, and Luka should be fresh when he comes back. I think Brunson to be okay, man. I think he understands what's at stake, knowing that Luka might not be back or whatever. So he's gonna want to go out there and do his thing, try to help close out this series as quickly as possible. Let's see. Eddie said they don't impact Cleveland to switch places for points and impact with Powell. They weren't prepared. Yeah, I mean, did they look prepared all series so far? No. I mean, that's just how they've been, man. They've been, like I said, they adjusted into two different styles within the middle of the game. So yeah, they're not prepared for anything.
Bro, if you combine Maxey and Dwight Powell, you'd have the greatest offensive center of all time.
Especially for the Mavericks.
Yep.
Let me see. My bad, I jumped ahead, bro. I was just trying to see how much we had left. I don't know.
Skip.
I don't think the Jazz has the personnel right now to even defend the Mavericks.
They don't.
Nope.
Yeah, they just don't have it.
Especially with Russ O'Neal being the best defender, he's getting cooked. He's getting filleted out there.
Yeah.
All right. Lies heard a rumor saying I heard a rumor saying that the Pacers are ready to pay $130 and 4-year max to JB. Oh yeah. I saw that rumor too. Pacers said that they're gonna try to go out to JB. Whew, that's gonna be interesting this offseason, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Beast, I think Luka should come off the bench when he comes back, like Steph is. King, you and Johnny been talking off camera, bro? What's going on?
Anyone, man.
He said, let Brunson, Spencer, Dodo, and Bullock, Maxey start, and let Luka Powell destroy the bench with the pick and roll.
I'm saying you let Luka come back in the next round. Like, you play with these guys. Just keep playing with them. Let Luka play on the bench where he can decide when he got to play and mess his numbers up.
Javier says only negative might be the minutes in some starters. Our defense slowed down at some point, which is normal. Yeah.
Yeah, but they changed the style up though, bro. Once they change the style up, we still got to adjust as well. So they throw a punch. When they change their styles up, they're throwing another punch. So it's up for the Mavs to stand up for the punch and take it, and then throw a counter punch or whatever. If you want to compare it to boxing, so it's not really a negative as far as like the defense started slowing up. The Jazz just threw their all today, and we took it.
Yeah. And the beauty about basketball is a game of runs. And the good thing about it is Kid is very calm. Right now, this version of Kid that we got, he has a very calm demeanor. So they're all bought in, man. They're all bought in. So game of runs, especially when you had a 17-point lead like they had, and you're in control offensively, they'll go off for 8, but then you'll strike right back with a bullock 3 and a nice little shush to everybody.
Yep.
And also remember too, y'all, Danny Ainge is in their front office now.
Yep.
That is true.
So let's see how that goes this offseason. Hey, guys, I'm not gonna read every comment. I'm gonna try to go through some of them and try to pick them out because we already passed an hour and a half, man. It's almost 1 o'clock already, so we're gonna try to get through these. Mark says Jazz should return that game 1 win. If I were Donovan Mitchell, I would start secretly negotiating with the Knicks now. The Knicks, Jesus. Brunson might steal that big contract from him. Hey, he can go to the Knicks if all he wants. That's cool. Oh, excuse me. Let me see. I'm trying to. Oh, here we go. Todd says Gobert's getting played off the floor in the playoffs once again. Imagine paying a guy $40 million to be a liability. So it is $40 million.
I mean,
I think it is, man.
It's 30-something high million. I mean, but we can't talk. And Nico, we trust, got us out the same situation.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen is Brunson's gonna get a good contract, and it's probably gonna cost us having to trade Hardaway.
Yeah, we got to trade Hardaway. We're going to, especially if they're not playing him. When they decided we're not going to play him this playoffs, I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Johnny B says Royce is taking Marcus Morris versus Luka route. He said you can't stop us, so you try to intentionally hurt him. Yeah, man. That's
JB, he was hunting him, man.
JB got an enemy. That's what's up.
And we're talking trash to him.
Yeah. Man, JB is energetic now out there. I tried to say that a while earlier in the season. JB be talking his trash now. He talks his stuff.
Papa, what's good, man? Says Maxey again, the first 4 in a row. Lavian Laser trade piece looking good. Reggie quiet in the crowd. JB masterclass. Doe felt like their strategy was to rough Brunson up, dirty play, hit in the back. Yeah, man. That's what they've been doing.
They're gonna trade him.
Go ahead.
They're gonna trade Bertans too, is all I'm about to say.
Yeah, I think he'll probably get thrown the trade.
He's increasing his trade value so we can get rid of that contract.
He really is. I mean,
he really,
that cuss word contract is about to be thrown away now because we're gonna keep Spencer from it and then get rid of probably Bertans from it, and then that contract is gone.
Yeah.
Ben Price says we can beat anyone in the West or the East with our full team. I don't see any reason we can't win the whole thing. We have beaten all the teams this year. J Kidd can coach with the best of them. Ben,
wow.
Do me a favor. Did Keen tell you to say that? Just let me know. Just let me know if Keen told you to say that, man.
All the love J Kidd getting now, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Can y'all imagine not to get too far ahead, but can y'all imagine another Mavs versus Heat rematch in the finals?
Oh man, why you say that, man? You gonna have this man turned up? Look at him, y'all already smiling. Y'all already smiling. This is all he been talking about, bro.
That's what I want, man. I'm hoping.
He wants the Heat in the Mavs. I know Nick Wright wants Milwaukee and Dallas. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Giannis. I love Giannis, but I just want him personally. I want the Heat one more time for the rubber match, round 3.
Right.
Take what it is. All the marbles.
This would be perfect. Yep. I think it should happen.
Yeah, that would be dope.
They owe us one anyway. When they have won our championships.
Yep. Is there a debate anymore over who's the second best player for Dallas? I've said JB for the jump, and I'm happy he's showing up in the playoff. Nobody's seen this coming. Amen.
Oh, nobody.
Except for one.
Ah.
Except for one guy. Amount says you guys nailed it with the kid needing props. I knew this team was good, but this series has shown me the system is better than I thought. I've watched 90% of the games. Yeah, man. The only person I know who's been on that train has been King. King, take a bow, man. You've been on it all. You've been on it since day one.
They yelled about the system early in the year. Remember when we first started and everybody was like, we don't have the personnel to play the system? It's just crazy to see how full circle it came around, and now we have like 3 guys that can just run the system now without team.
Yep. Johnny B says we're realistically some missed free throws away from being up. Johnny B.
Yeah.
Where was this after game 1? We said this. And I've been King. You know I've been saying this. I said we should be up 3-0 right now. We should have won game 1, bro. I said that, and I'm sticking with it. We should have won game 1. After seeing what we saw in these 2 games, I know y'all were like, but they could have been doing this. And they could have won. Nah, bro. Nah. We should have been up 3-0 right now. We should be coming back to Utah on Saturday with Luka ending it. But that's okay. We'll end it at home. Go ahead and end it at the house. That make it even better. That way, GK, you can come up there. You can see it firsthand, man.
Oh, I'm vlogging that. You already know that.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to watch it, bro. Chris says, I think the Jason Kidd hire was a good one. Oh, yeah. I think we realize that now. Let's see. Let's go do this one. I'm 100% sure we beat Utah. The question is who we face, a non-Booker Suns or the Pelicans. Yeah, chances are going to be a non-Booker Suns. Either way, I think we're going to beat them.
Yeah, either. Give me either.
Yeah, I'll take either. Let's see. Eddie says, Kidd, Nico, Dinwiddie, Darvis, selling KP, all good moves this year. Dallas don't miss. Yeah, man. Executive of the year.
Hold on 1 second.
So it's been a special season, man. Especially with everything that's been going on for them to be where they're at right now. When I don't think, because entering the season, I was like, they're gonna be a top 3 team. That was literally my preseason prediction, and I had said Jason Kidd and KP were gonna be the X factors. Well, Jason Kidd is pretty much a X factor, and KP ended up being an X factor and bringing us Spencer Dinwiddie and Bertans. So it worked out.
Yeah, I didn't really know exactly where they would fall. I was kind of I wasn't sure about Kidd. Definitely wasn't sure about KP. So I was one of those ones like I need to see it first to see what was going to happen. I couldn't make a prediction because it was a lot of unknowns going.
Well, the only reason I thought they would have been a top 3 team coming into the season is because of the way they ended the second half of the last season. Yeah. Because the way they ended the second half of the last season, they were a top 3 NBA team. And they kind of replicated that this year. And so, I mean, we had the third seed for, 2 days? So it was kind of almost right.
Yeah. Oh, we were close, bro. It still worked out in our favor, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We got an Argentinian in the building, man. He said, "What a game!" He said, "I was terrified for Rudy. Spencer Dinwiddie did not shoot well, but he handled the ball really well. Should Luka keep resting the next one? Nah, come on back, Luka. Come on back. Yeah. Let's go ahead and end this real quick, man.
Yeah. Put a dagger in him.
Yes, I want to end this in 5. Pavel says, "Real, you exactly right. J. Kidd should have pulled Snyder aside and said, you want to play like that, cut it out, or I'm sending Chris in and rough you up quick, whistle Donovan on Donovan Mitchell, pretty much." Yeah, that's what I said. Go ahead and put him in there, man. Go ahead and hit Donovan Mitchell. I mean, y'all already going to be out the series anyway. Todd said, Dinwiddie played poorly until it mattered most. The man is clutch. Yeah, that's why we picked him up. Let's see. Let me read Powell here. Powell said some Mavs show before the series started was saying Snyder looked like a crackhead. Oh yeah, I heard that, man. It was saying that on I think it was a fan. I think the fan said that. He said now everything I see, his first thing I see is think of kind of greasy hair, bloodshot eyes. Anyone else? Now, Powell, I do that too because even my girl, I was sitting there. I was downstairs in game. I think it was game 2. I was watching the game, and she walked in the living room. She's like, "What's wrong with him?" I was like, I was like, it's funny you said it. I just heard him talking about what Pablo just said, man. They said something about it on the radio that day, man. It's crazy. Let me see. Teflon says ESPN is so trash showing Mitchell dunk, but not the Dinwiddie dunk. They just ignored it. Oh my god, bro.
All right, I saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro.
They're gonna show us holding the trophy though, y'all. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
They're gonna have to talk about us one way or another.
Yeah, you're right. Especially when we make it at the first round. Pablo says, did it seem like the Mavs were late to adjust when they went small, like they were still playing like Gobert and Whiteside were in, instead of finishing at the rim? That's why the league got cut so close. I mean, yeah.
A couple of
plus
possessions.
They came out with that, and then they came out with energy too, man. So it's kind of like, you know, they attacked real quick. It's real quick attack moves for them. Remember, Donovan Mitchell went down, scored a few times real quick before our defense even set up. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I told you we had to take a punch. But to go back on your last point, though, Raul, what you said, you notice Game 2 and Game 3 both been on NBA TV.
Mm-hmm.
The media don't care about the Mavs right now.
Hey, to be honest with you, because I think you asked me after Game 1. I told you I've been watching them on Bally.
Yeah, but
y'all know how I feel about the national media. I cannot stand the national media, bro. If I can watch it as much as I can on local, I'll do that. That's why I hate that. I know once we get past the first round, it's not going to be on Bally anymore. So now I got to sit here and hear ESPN and spewing some of the stupidest stuff I've ever heard in my life, knowing damn well you never watched this team this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they put 2 and 3, but they put 2 and 3 on NBA TV though, so it wasn't even on like ESPN or TNT or anything like that.
They played as the first game of this playoffs too.
Yeah.
VIP, what's good, man? He says hello. Yeah. He says 6:55 a.m. Where's that at, King?
Ljubljana,
Slovenia. He said, what a surprise without Luka. Bravo, Mavs. Go Glow Mavs. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Oh, you'd be surprised, bro. We had a ton of
Slovenia,
other countries. Yeah, we got a lot of countries.
Yeah, I get a lot of Slovenia folks commenting too.
Yeah,
I had to do a video on how to actually pronounce Luka Doncic's name correctly.
Oh, so you saying it right then? Okay.
Yeah, because I was getting slandered because I would say Doncic or I forgot how I used to say it, but now I say it correctly, Doncic. And they were like, "Yeah, now you're saying it correctly." Like, oh, okay, my bad. I wanted to make sure I got it right.
Hey man, please don't kill us, VIP man. We trying our best, man. We trying our best. Oh, Eddie says he's from Kuwait. He said 6. Man, yeah. I never knew that, Eddie. Okay, so we learned so much from the
people. They'd be up early to watch the games.
Yeah, I know Ben is from the UK.
Somebody from Argentina too, I feel.
Yeah, I think somebody else from Argentina. Somebody from Brazil. Yeah, somewhere else. But we had a bunch of them. I can't even think of them all now. There's a lot of them. Let's see what Johnny B talking about, man. He said, I told y'all Gobert was terrible. He said, I may much rather have Robinson, Turner, hell. I take Mo. Oh my God. He said,
I made too, man. The way I feel right there, I ain't gonna lie to you, John.
Hold on, King. Shots. All right. Let's see. Boxing guy. He said, remember me from the Z Warriors waiting on Goku to land on. Okay.
Reminds me of the Z Warriors. Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, he's saying it reminds the Z Warriors waiting on Goku to come back.
Yeah, what was that? That was in the Frieza saga.
Was
that the Frieza saga? Yeah.
Yep, the best saga there is. The Frieza saga.
Yeah, that's the best. That is the best one, bro.
They're getting you to
Lloyd says, imagine. Lloyd says, imagine Luka playing at the Utah crowd, closest to your crowd. Luka will eat the energy. Oh, you forgot about Cleveland. Cleveland's one of them too. So that's Slovenia right there. Cleveland, I think, and I want to say Miami.
Yeah,
I believe
it might be.
Yeah, because they had the dragon over there.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go over here. Ty says Luka's injury may have been a blessing in disguise. This team is forced to figure out how to win without him, and I think the confidence game will be crucial to win the chip. Yeah, man.
It's wild. It came at just the right time. It seemed like it was the worst time, and it's like now it's looking like it was just the right time. Because as I say, Luka gonna come back fresh. Not only is he healthy, I'm worried. I'm like excited because he's gonna be fresh.
Yeah, that's what we said that on the last video. That's gonna be the key. RCA, what's good, man? He says, big up Glow Gang. Yes, sir. He said, let's go. Yeah, man. I know everybody here turned up today, man. Like I said, I'm just trying to scroll through here and get some of the key parts. RCA says Royce O'Neal ought to be bounced from the league with all that dirty ish. He said he injured Kawhi doing the same mess.
Mm.
Is that true? Was that he the one that hurt Kawhi in that series?
I thought it was Joe Ingles that hit his leg.
I don't know now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I thought it was Joe Ingles, but it may have been. I wouldn't be surprised.
It might have been. Okay. All right, trying to get some of the new people in here. How you pronounce that?
Schneidi.
Schneidi? Okay. He said, I remember when Kobe Bryant went into several seasons without winning the MVP. It's like that with Luka again, man. I hope not, but it's what it's looking like right now. I hope that's not the case, though.
Nah, it'll be fine. Luka's gonna win it.
I hope so, bro. It said, Luis says, I've been saying it. Pay the man, JB. The vibes are immaculate. Keep the chemistry together. Just sign one real big man in the offseason and the rest. And we are set to be contenders for years. Bam, Turner, Robinson. Man, Miami not giving up Bam. I'm going to tell y'all that right now.
Absolutely not.
Anywhere they're giving up Bam. La says, don't pull me in that list of negative people from 2 pods ago. No, I think you and I think Pavel were probably the only two I think that was like, nah, we're good. Y'all actually looked and saw some of the stuff that we were talking about. We were, mentioned out of game 1. Because like I said, I've been saying it for the longest, man. I still believe we should have won game 1, man. I'm going to stick with it.
I remember Sadistic was good, too.
Yeah, Sadistic was good, too, yeah. What's good, Jay? He says, so what y'all think? Do the Mavs even need Luka in the city, man? Oh, hold on. You know what's funny? I just thought about something. Everybody was in here. What was it? Was it game 1 or game 2? Everybody was in here like, man, we got to get Luka in here right now. Get him in here right now. Now everybody's like, you know what?
Do we even need him?
We can trade Luka right now. We don't even need him, man. Let's get some draft picks for him. It's like, this is crazy, man.
That's crazy to say, man.
Yes, bro. Let's go to Pat here. It says Dorian and Reggie name like the Splash Brothers. Yeah, he said, but for defense and Mavericks, double D. Double D. Okay.
This would be cool if Reggie name started with a D. I would be okay with that, but I think we should try something else. I like double D's, so that makes sense.
He said he'll keep thinking of some. He said, what about the straight jacket Cowboys? He said lockdown defender Texas thing.
Maybe we keep working with it. Let's sleep.
Yeah, we'll keep working with it, man. We'll keep working with it. Let's see. Let me go. Let's do this one. Mouse says King being questioned about a murder in Utah. Rudy will be missed, man. R.I.P. to Rudy, man. R.I.P. Not Bob Mitchell, but everyone else. Yeah, that is true, man. That's true. Let's see. Sadistic says, fun fact. What you got, Sadistic? He said Dallas is more steals, 23 in the series than total number of turnovers. Yeah.
That's big, man.
They're definitely protecting the ball. And
when you can play playoff basketball and not have turnovers, that wins games right there, man.
Yeah.
Amen. So this says Utah 27 for 79 from 3 in this series. What's that? 7.7 out of 26.3 points per game. Is that point? What's that?
I guess per game.
Yeah, per game. Yeah. Oh, that's makes and then misses. Yeah. Because I think they made 9 in the first game and then 9 again tonight. And I want to say 11 last game, I believe. I think that's what it was. Something like that. But yeah. So yeah, you're right, Sadistic.
Oh yeah, the Mavs were good at playing the 3-point line.
All right, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. I had to kind of skim through some of the questions, man. I sent a lot in today, man. We had a lot of people watching live too. So yeah, it's a lot. We kind of figured that was gonna happen, man, because this was a huge win for the Mavericks. Y'all know they went up 2-1, man. Listen, guys, I'd like to thank y'all for rocking with us once again on another episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs production channel, guys. Listen, if you guys are brand new, if you guys love the Mavs, you love talking about the Mavs, go ahead and join us here in this community, the Glow Gang, as you see everybody talking about. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys, for us. We're going to bring more content. As y'all know, we will be back here on Saturday at 2:30. TGK, you want to come on on the next video again? Saturday?
Yeah, man, I'll jump on. I'll probably I'm going to go to the AT&T district.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
They're having an official, watch party there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out there and check the game out with the fans out there.
Well,
Oh,
you're always welcome, man.
No,
yeah, for
definitely.
sure, man. Oh, we got a new subscriber, man. Appreciate that. Oh, well, Google just popped up, so we got a new subscriber. But listen, guys, like I said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. We're gonna definitely be talking about that on Saturday. So guys can join us here on Saturday evening after the Mavs play Utah in Game 4, hopefully for another dub. Let's go ahead and end this on. Let's go ahead and end this in Dallas, y'all. That's what we want.
Hell yeah.
So also, if you guys enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that like button, guys. That'll help with the algorithm. That'll help get our channel out there a little bit more. That'll help for other Mav fans to find our content and join us here and help us grow this community as well. Also, hit that notification bell from whenever we drop any content, guys. You guys will be there. You guys will be the first to know when we drop our video. Also, go ahead and follow us here on We Talk Mavs on Twitter, guys. We're definitely active on there. I think King tells every non-Mav fan to shut up on there, so you guys can see that personally as he does that. But no, we are active on there, guys. So go ahead and join us on that. TGK, you want to go ahead and give us your socials and your
Plug your
YouTube?
channel, bro. Plug
Plug your
yourself.
channel, bro.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Y'all can follow me at TGK TV. I'm a random channel for the most part, but I do talk a lot about the Mavs. Been a diehard Mav fan since the year 2000 when I started watching them, man. So I've cried when we lost to the Kings in 2002 and 2003. Cried in 2006 when we lost to the Heat. I've been through the ups and downs with this team, man, and they're the only team of relevance to me in DFW. So diehard Mavs fan, man.
Yeah.
Oh, me too, bro. I've been a Mavs fan since birth. I've been a Mavs fan since birth. So yeah.
One quick thing before we head out. When it was game 2 and everything felt dire, right? Like we didn't have Luka, we lost. I was like, the only team in the city that I feel could win that kind of game in game 2 was the Mavs. Because the Cowboys would come up short in that scenario, the Rangers would choke it in that scenario, and the Stars would get blown out in that scenario. And the Mavericks always fight for some reason. It's just that connection they have with the city. It's different. And then they definitely came through in that game too. And so, yeah, man, the Mavericks are a special team in the city for sure, bro.
Nice. See that, King. It's good to have another Dallasite. Is that right? Dallasite on the show, man. So now everything I've been telling you, you finally hear from somebody else here in Dallas, man. Like I said, I 100% agree with you, man. That's why I kind of get upset when I see like the fan kind of dismiss the Mavericks more than they do the Cowboys. Yeah. It's like I told King before. I said they're kind of reserved on the Mavericks. No matter how good they are, no matter how much evidence you have of this team turning the corner. It's like, I gotta see it, I gotta see it first, and I don't think they can do this. I don't think they can do that. Which kind of also showed me you don't really watch the games that much. But anyway,
right.
But with the Cowboys can go 1-15 and they can still be screaming Super Bowl.
Top of the hour every hour.
Yeah,
it's our job to beat them to the party, then, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Got a few more. Let's get these last 3 in that came in. Sadistic says, "Love you guys, great pod, and see you guys on Saturday." Yes, sir. Sadistic, everybody come on back on Saturday, man. He also says, yeah, everybody hit that like. Yes, man. Everybody, please hit that like, y'all. Please hit that like. And then the mouse says, gotta go back to
I'm hitting it right now.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, we might have to go back to the WTM, y'all, because y'all was killing us with them comments today. I had to kind of skim through them a little bit. So I apologize if I didn't get one of your comments and your questions in, guys. I apologize. It's just
if we didn't get to it and you want us to answer it, y'all either hit us up on Twitter or just comment again on the video on YouTube, and we'll go back and respond to them.
There you go. That's the best way to do it. There you go, bro. All right, man. I think that'll do it for us, guys. With all that being said, man, we'd like to appreciate our guest. He's gonna be back on with us on Saturday. TGK, man, y'all follow him on all his socials. Follow him here on YouTube. He got his name, TGK TV here on YouTube. Please follow him, guys. He's very insightful when it comes to the Mavs too. So,
hey, man, I appreciate that.
I watch his videos and stuff too, man. So yeah, please follow him, guys. And like I said, we'll be back here on Saturday. So it is your boys here on We Talk Mavs. It is your boy Real. I got my co-host King. I got our guest TGK. And we will be back here Saturday, same map time, same map channel. Catch you guys here on Saturday.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Now let's King. You bet tonight. What's going on? Is it gonna work?